Howdy, 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 everybody. This is Ryan Ass, Dave Murphy, bringing you some more of The Boss, the JackSepticEye Fangame I've been doing a Let's Play of. Just right quick, Happy New Year, everybody. I'm recording this on the 7th. According to my clock, it's 1/7/2018, so happy New Year. And just a little recap on other stuff. A shout out to Katie if you're watching. Are you ever going to play some more of my game? That was the deal, remember? Not that I don't enjoy this at all, but you know. A deal's a deal. And other than that, I have started working on the sequel to the Jack Hoth game, Jack Hoth and the Secret of the Philosopher's Goblet. And if you're familiar with Harry Potter, you'll get that reference. Silly title. And I will probably do a little video on that game after I get done with this one. Just a little showcase on some of the stuff I've been working on. Yeah, I'll talk about that game more when I get to that video, so let's get back into The Boss. This is the little recap there, and, for those few who do watch the AZW and wrestling stuff I do, I've already got another video recorded. I'm going to be putting that up soon. I'm going to be doing a review on Wrestle Kingdom 12. And I will be getting back to the AZW tournament that I was doing. You know, just the holidays, there's lots of stuff going on, and it's easy to get sidetracked. And, you know, I record those AZW things, I record those in real time. So, you're talking having to find a good solid couple of hours to set aside just to do that. So, anyway, let's get back into The Boss. So, as I recall, actually I don't think I had talked to anybody after I got back. I just saved, so did I talk to her? Let me remember. It's a cute little goo guy! Ori, you're so cute! Trying to remember the voices. Hello again, Jack. Hello again, Darrell. What brings you to this portion of the house? Gentleman want to visit his own kitchen? Well, I do not see why not. However, I am afraid the kitchen is in a state not suitable for human eyes. Does that mean what I think it means? Yes, for the sake of your mental health, I am forbidding you from stepping foot into this kitchen until further notice. Time to call me insurance, I guess. Alrighty, let's see who all is up here. Oh, good grief. Oh, hello. Hi, Naps the Block. How are you holding up? Okay, I guess I've been here for a while now. Sorry to hear. It's not so bad. It's a little rough standing behind a couple, though. Kinda feels lonely. Oh, I'm sorry. I'd give you a hug, but I'm afraid I'd phase right through you. Oh, you'd give me a hug if you could. Of course, I can't help but want to cheer you up. You always stood out to me as someone who could use affection. I can't believe you care about me like that. I'm taking Undyne's advice and practicing to the hilt, so I'm cherishing you the best I can. Oh no. Okay. Surprised to see you waiting in line like everyone else, Phil. Kinda had to. Sand said he wouldn't serve cutters, so I've been standing here for 2 hours straight listening to some conversation further ahead about crimes committed over chocolate. Sounds like Chara, but that's still... Sounds like Chara, but that's still an odd topic. It was either that or over here someone's experience getting their hair permed. Boring. Yep. Okay.
Hey Jack, how's Ireland so far?
It's great. I mean, when things aren't out to kill me or imprison me forever, I love it.
I'm so glad. I think Ireland is the best. Thanks so much for playing my game so I get to live here.
Ah, you're welcome, Smiley. You and Phil were really cute together. I'm glad I finished off your series.
I'm so glad you think so. Well, let me know if you need any help or have any questions about Ireland and how it works, because I always like helping new people.
I'll keep that in mind. You seem kinda tense. What's up? Is that a zombie up there? Who? The guy with the fungus on his face? Oh, is that what it is? I guess I was just confused.
Word to the wise, people who have huge fungi growing on their head usually aren't alive.
Fungus zombie, oh. It's a grrr! Hey? Nervous blub of inquiry. Your fly's down, man. Fix it. Relieved octopus noises. Also, I can't put my finger on it, but you seem pretty different today. Dissuasive burbling. No, I'll figure it out. Something's definitely different. I'll say that I don't think I want to chat with this gentleman. He has something against other game characters, Jack? Billy, in case you haven't noticed, he's an infectious zombie. He's not letting that stop him from living a full life now, is he? A full on death, more like. Yeah. Evie, what are you doing in line? I am standing. Hey, why didn't you give me any hints in the last area? You weren't there. What? I just asked why you weren't there. Yes, I was. We have been talking for a while. I literally just stopped to say hi. What do you want me to tell you about Greek mythology? Nothing. I didn't ask about Greek mythology. What about Greek mythology? I don't know, Evie. You brought it up. No, I didn't. You did. All I've talked about. All you've talked about what? Are you sure? I think we talked about you. So I'm a Greek god now? Well, I have exotic hazel eyes. Don't use them to wink at me. Okay, I'm done talking to you now. That makes me sad. Deal with it. What if I don't want to? Well, then I don't know what to tell you because I'm leaving. That's okay. What do you think they will do to me? Hopefully horrible torture, so you will understand the horrible torture you put me through every time we talk. And this, folks, is why talking with Evie is like arguing with a brick wall. Big B, hey! You keeping an eye out for trouble? Nope, out of game, off duty. Nice to be able to just breathe every now and then without having to knock a few scrolls around. What the heck was that? Son of a biscuit. Looks like I've got somewhere to be once I get through this gold dump line. Oh, for fuck.
Oh, Jack, it's so good to see you again.
Good to see you too, May. But this is technically my house, so it kind of goes hand in hand with seeing me. Your house is very nice.
Your house is very nice, but kind of looks like it's under attack. Hang in there, though. Your home is worth fighting for.
Yes, it is. I I feel like you're losing this one, though. Undyne and Papyrus are practically a destructive force of nature. And it's another girl! Batman! Nods. You don't say very much, do you? In that outfit, I guess you have to protect your secret identity. So, how exactly are you paying then? I have a credit card. Did you guys just hear gunshots? Yeah, it sounds like someone outside is screaming his head off. Wonder what his deal is. Is that actually a reference to this old 60s comedy TV show, the Batman show? He had a credit card in that. I don't know, was that one of the Tim Burton movies? No, that wouldn't have... They didn't even have credit cards yet. It was one of the Tim Burton movies, wasn't it? The Bat card. No, it wasn't Tim Burton, it was one of the other two. Boy, my memory is all over the place. It was it the one with... Was it the fourth one? The George Clooney one that sucked so bad? Batman and Robin that had the charge card? That's why... That must have been one of those two. That's why I would be mixing it up with the 60s show, because... Those were basically paying homage to the Goofy stuff instead of continuing on with what Tim Burton was doing. That explains it. Hey, Alex, remember me?
Yeah, but mainly because I saw you earlier today. Though you brought someone new.
Hey, Alex, I actually played your game. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have as much time for games, so I usually watch Jack play stuff. But I got Oxenfree on my own after he played it Too Good to Resist.
So I guess there's an Alex in your computer too?
Awesome, I hope I get to meet her sometime. Hello again? Hey, Jonas. You get any cool sci-fi time travel shenanigans while we were gone? Not really, but we've been standing here in line, mostly. Aww. You do realize that we all have lives outside our games, don't you? I realize that now, though earlier today I had found that statement questionable. We'll let you know if we decide to do something cool and sciencey. I don't know why I'm giving him a British accent. Why not? Oh lord. Steve, buddy! Jack, my man. Hey, Steve. Thanks for giving me so much personality, Jack. No problem. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Jack, your bathroom is amazing. I'm kind of relieved to see a toilet here, not gonna lie. It does make life a whole lot easier.
Alright, the monsters in the underground don't have bathrooms, right?
No, they have bathrooms, alright, but they're literally just a bath in a room. Maybe with a sink, except half the time I can't reach it, especially Papyrus's. And thank goodness monster food converts to energy when you eat it, because I didn't want to have to go to in the woods.
I wouldn't either. And how do you know about needing to go to the restroom like that? Must have picked it up from other games. Oh lord. Bold red text. How am I supposed to interpret this? And it appears to be a little female thing.
I can do something like this. Hi, Jack. Your lack of chocolate in this house is disturbing.
But the cake on the kitchen counter is... The cake on the kitchen counter is chocolate?
No, I mean chocolate. Also, I can't find the knives.
Internal dialogue, I cannot speak that then. I'm pretty sure Undyne and Papyrus had something to do with that, and for once I'm grateful to them. I'm looking into videography, and you have some great cameras. Look, Max, I appreciate you trying to improve your art, but these are my cameras. Well, they're not going to be yours forever, just saying. There's all kinds of foreboding in that last sentence, just saying. Nice place you got here, when it's not singed. Yeah, I had to fire my 2 new interior decorators. Come to think of it, I never even hired them in the first place.
Hey, funny you should say fire.
No, don't. Hey, Nugget, how are you doing? Nugget is feeling marginally better than last we saw each other. Oh, that's good. What's making you feel better? This artwork. It is soothing to Nugget's soul. It makes his problems seem infinite. Oh, lordy. I know the word, I'm just having a hard time. Mouth not want work. Infinitesimal art will do that. The colors, they are mesmerizing. Nugget feels a sense of calm. Also, as it happens, Sans has a satisfactorily large stock of nuggets, and he has already earned Nugget's friendship and trust. Oh, lordy. I did him deep grumbly, didn't I?
What can I say? The kid speaks to me.
You would, Sans. No more talking. Nugget must restore his inner balance. Shoo. Nugget the philosophical chicken nugget, I guess.
And here we have a goo.
More goo. Been waiting long? Oh yeah, you don't talk. Well, I'll let you get back to your waiting. Mark, you here buying something?
Yeah, but it's not really something physical, as much as it is something intangible. I'm here, my friend, to take advantage of one of Sans' lesser-known services. Consulting.
Consultant? For what? He doesn't really seem the best source of advice.
He's a master at pranks. He's got to have some good ideas for my next challenge video.
And we can't talk to Felix until we go around the corner. Or without going around the corner. I guess I go do that now. Really, Jack? You wanted to talk to me so much that you walked all the way around the line? That's dedicated. Well, you're my friend, aren't you? Yeah, but we did see each other earlier today. You don't have to act so clingy. Clingy? For that, I'm restricting your cookie rations. You fiend!
And then I suppose you can call this a goo. Looks like a goo to me.
Do you have to comment on every goo we find?
Yes, I do.
Jack, help. He's worse than you. Wow, bad puns are worse than causing your death many times over? His transgressions are fresher.
Okay, this kid can't be 9 years old. There's no way.
Sure he could if he's a genius. I was reading at a college level in grade school, so... I mean, I was older than 9, but I... You know... I'm still talking like 3rd or 4th grade, and I was reading... stuff, you know, college level stuff. Hell, I started reading Stephen King when most kids are still reading Charlotte's Web. I don't know if I'm comfortable with you burning my possessions, come to think of it. But that spoils all the fun. I don't remember what voice I gave that one. Mono still isn't here yet? She's just running late. She'll get here. I'll keep an eye out anyway. You two deserve to be united, even if it's outside the game. Hi again. Hey, how's Trico doing? He's good. I went out to check on him a few minutes ago, and he's still fast asleep on your house. Oh, is that supposed to be the big thing that's on the top of the house? Okay. Tell him he can stay as long as he wants. I will. What's this? Hey, Thomas. Hope being outside your game's giving you a break from the nightmares. It is, thanks, but remember, I'm just an actor in the game. I don't like the nightmares. They're a part of my job. Alright. Alrighty. What is he doing here?
I'm selling him.
Seriously?
Of course. He just kind of sits there, so I hired him, so no, that's lazier than me.
Kinda hard to beat you at being lazy.
Hey, I get up and walk around at least.
I noticed you done a bit more work on my bathroom.
You might want to catch MTTV tonight at my 9 new show about interior decorating.
Hey, Sans.
You sure make a lot of friends in a short amount of time.
Am I really your friend already?
All my subscribers are my friends. At least I like to think so. Yeah, just not enough for you to actually finish my fucking game, right? Guess I'm still chopped liver. I'm withholding judgment on you.
Well, I'm still here, and I've still got a business to run. You want to buy anything?
Tempting, but I already bought most of this stuff already. It'd just be repetitive.
Repetition is the key to success, you know.
Success for what in this case?
In this case, me, but I thought that was obvious.
Alrighty, are we finally done with all that? We're gonna talk to the Russian guy again. Papers, please. Okay, Potato Man, just let me into my room.
Very bold move, trying to enter your room with such confidence, but I still can't let you in. I think this might be revenge for all the times you denied him access into glory greatest country.
But he was always my favorite. Come back with passport entry ticket and vaccination records. Never thought this guy would be such a stickler for the rules. And before you go, take this. A potato?
You'll need food for your journey.
Okay, but a potato?
It is vitally important. It is vitally important. Glory to Arstrozaka. Yeah.
Guess we're not gonna get a sufficient explanation. We got a potato. Oh, Lord. Are y'all all me? About fidgeting time you figured that out, you fizzing dimple. Is that Billy? Did this filtering computer just censor me? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Billy, how'd you come back to life? Step away from the Billy.
This is the best moment of my life.
Jack, you're a lovely person, but I think one of you is more than enough.
Yeah, I think I agree. And of course, for some reason, this one is my dude. Well, kinda sorta. I modified him heavily for later iterations of the game. But for some reason, all anybody ever seems to pay any attention to is the anger. Because people seem to forget that the RP part of RPG is role-playing. It stands for role-playing game, which means you're supposed to get into the role of the character you're playing in the game. And if someone had just kidnapped you, taken you to a fantasy realm in the far-flung future, and then said that you have to go on a quest or you're never going home, you would not be in a good mood, especially since at the beginning of the game, even in the original version, he had a hangover to start with. But never mind. What the fizz are you doing talking to me? Jeez, you're a bit explosive. Of course I'm explosive. I'm being fabricating, censored by your computer all because of this little Apple bag.
I think I'm glad for the censors with this guy.
What the fawn did you just say to me? Yeah, he's kind of the reason Evie even installed it. She and Bobby didn't want me learning from him.
Well, nice to meet you, Jack to the Future Jack.
Heavily autocorrected grumbles. Okay. Well, listen, Jack, if you need my help, I'll help you in any way I can. The community already saved me once. I won't let them suffer in the computer if I can help it. I'm not sure they're suffering, not exactly. In fact, it's probably more like being asleep, I'm assuming. Yes, but even so, they need to be free, and also, you're really lucky you're not my Billy. I'm getting such warm welcomes from all your counterparts.
We're always happy to support you, Jack.
Weren't you called Sean in your game?
Oh yeah, well, we're right here supporting you, Sean.
Thanks, keep being a boss, Jack. Ha, my game's plot actually came true. Huh, you're right. I'm stuck in my computer just like you were. Wait, does that mean you never escaped? I mean, technically I always lived in your computer, so I escaped the computer within the computer.
Here we go again.
You are like the coolest version of me. It's so awesome to be able to talk to you. I don't know, man. Nothing is cooler than the real thing, although you are a bit of a letdown. You and I know that Billy is the enemy. You saw what he did to all our friends in my game. Don't bring me into this. Your Billy was a psychopath. I didn't infect anyone. Still, I'd be careful if I were you, Jack. Keep a close eye on Billy. He might still prove his latent evilness. Already on it, man. Okay, so we just ran into your game's merchants. Mind telling us what they were doing loose in Cluster Truck? If you think I can exert any amount of control over them, you've got another thing coming. Well, they did drop me into a pit of lava. They're out of my control, Jack, but if you're interested, I can try to talk to my own Billy about not bugging you. Wasn't he dead? Yes, that's why I can control it. It's easy to tell a corpse not to do something. Ah, I remember you, the snarky Jack. Someone has to be. See, later in my game, he actually is a lot more sarcastic and kind of stoic, even. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. Once he starts getting used to being in the land that I've plopped him down into the middle of without any guidance beyond my dude telling him bits and pieces of exposition here and there, he starts getting used to being there, and like I said, it's more snarky and screw it, let's just do this and get it over with is more his attitude. Ouch. Don't get older, kids, and have bad problems with body parts like your knees. And dude's wearing a Jack shirt now.
We've been busy.
No, that's not right.
We've been busy while you were gone.
How so?
We were teaching ourselves how to make baked Alaska.
What are they?
Why do they call a dessert you can set on fire baked Alaska? Why not baked Arizona? That's much hotter.
because it's a brick of ice cream that you put meringue on top of, and then you bake the meringue. And the meringue protects the ice cream from the heat, so the outside is warm and crispy, and then the inside is gooey, cold ice cream.
Now we have a new project, creating baked Arizona.
My kitchen may never recover.
Hey, so ceilings are really overrated. You should just ignore them whenever you see them.
Subtle.
So how are you guys doing?
Where have you been?
Looks like all your limbs are attacked, so it couldn't have been too bad.
Horror games, plural.
Wow, and you're still alive?
Barely.
But undying. But undying, it's a huge problem.
Don't be ridiculous. You've seen horror movies. Nobody ever looks up. Do you not see Jack and his friend standing right here listening to your entire conversation? Whatever you do, don't look up, Jack. Just don't.
Why not?
You'll die, and it'll be horrible. We wouldn't that, would we, Papyrus?
We really, really wouldn't want it to happen to our dear merciful friend.
Here's the key, Alphys.
Thank you. I really hope finding it this time wasn't as bad as it was last time. ...
Well, it depends on who you ask.
I'd take the first one again in a heartbeat.
See?
And you brought a friend.
Alphys!
Yeah?
I love you!
Thank you, I think.
And Undyne and Papyrus, I love you too! And I ship you two so hard! What?
What? You too? Both of you?
Yeah. I'm really lost right now.
Undyne and Papyrus are the OTP.
I don't know.
I've never met anyone who ships them other than myself.
Me neither! Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably pretty rude to say in front of you two. Your computer is your story. Tell it however you want. But cool to know that means Alphys and I have someone to double date with, even if that someone includes another version of me. Oh yeah, that sounds like a fun date. I know what you're thinking. Get back in the trash, Alphys. I never left.
I think it's kind of weird to pair up people you know in person, even if you only just met them today.
So you're saying you wouldn't go out with friend, bro?
Well, what? No, shut up.
I think I have a new OTP.
So, the next key.
Well, you guys are doing great so far. We just need that one last hydrospersion key.
You still can't get the firewall down?
No, it seems to have mutated. Whoever this boss is did their homework. I can't do a thing to it.
Well then, what sort of dangerous fields will we be facing this time?
I can't tell. Whatever it is seems to have a looping signature to it. Other than that, I can't get a good read on it. Best to be prepared for anything it might throw your way.
Looping signature?
Seems to be a game that resets itself a lot. I wonder what that would be, or could be.
We won't know until we find out.
Hopefully it doesn't reset itself because we die all the time.
Well, thanks for your help, Alphys. Now, onward, team. Wait, no, not team. Gang, comrades.
Posse, or psytrance.
Oh god. I like that. Okay, psytrance, let's roll out. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. That was a lot of dialogue to get through. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, my voice is getting a little bit cracked from all the dialogue there. Trying to do all the voices and dialogue. So, yeah. That's still a solid 35 minutes, so go ahead and call this an episode, and then I'll get back to it, and then we can move on to the next area. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. And if I made any snide comments, you know, well, the only one I made was about him not finishing my game, and I won't apologize for having less than charitable thoughts towards Jack after that occurrence. You know, I think I've said before, maybe not on here, but I have mentioned it before on other videos, that it was just, he never really understood the game. He didn't try to understand the game. He started playing it, he expected it to be like all the other fan games. It was nothing like the other fan games, which was intentional, but instead of taking it for what it was and, you know, trying to play the game as it was intended to be played, he kept trying to, you know, expecting it to be like other fan games, skipping most of the dialogue, which, you know, the jokes and everything, and then just gave up on it. I believe he went to a convention here in the United States, and he was doing recordings to get stuff so he could schedule leave before he left, but then he came back from that and never returned to the game, so I don't know what the hell happened. You know, I tried to contact him, or I left comments, you know, and I updated the game a whole bunch of times. You know, I even said I'd do a more PG version if it was the cussing that was the problem. You know, but I never got any kind of response. So, it is what it is, and quite honestly, I have not watched a single video of Jack's since then, because that kind of soured me to him and his channel. So that's just simple truth. But, you know, this game's kind of fun. I really don't know what the hell's going on most of the time because I don't know any of these newer games. Because, as I said, I have not watched anything he's played or done since then. And actually, I haven't watched a lot of gameplay videos. I mainly, even when I was watching him and Mark somewhat regularly, I mostly just watched games that I found interesting to begin with. So I've never watched all of their videos to begin with. I just don't. So that's why I don't recognize pretty much anything except for the stuff that he was already really famous for when I did my game. So, yeah, it is, like I said, it is what it is, and it was kind of a painful experience for me, but you know, that's probably one of the reasons why that in the parody versions, the Jack-Off games, I really make him into kind of a prick because I kind of started seeing him that way, so. Yeah, like I said, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. So, yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.